I'm back in action, guys. We are back to 98% full health. We have had quite a sharp bounce for altcoins today, and ICP is one of the top gainers on the list. Alrighty, guys. Now, I don't know how long you guys have been in crypto. I don't know how long you guys have even known about Bitcoin, right? Some of you guys are OGs. You've been here for many cycles in the past. Some of you guys, this is your first cycle. So you wouldn't know that Black Swan events happen time after time after time. And I've been anticipating the Black Swan event of this cycle for a long time, and I've been thinking, what could it be? And I think we've pretty much figured out what the Black Swan event is. I think there's 3 Black Swans that have culminated into one big motherfucking swan. Right now, first of all, let's backtrack. If we just go to the start of the last cycle, guys, the Black Swan event was the C word, crash, right? The world is ending. It is over. Everybody is going, well, it's not going to be good for a lot of people, right? Risk on assets, people just left them. Things like crypto, people just left them. People were stacking up their toilet roll instead of stacking up their bags, right? Because toilet roll was a better investment last cycle than maybe buying Bitcoin. This was right here, okay? You look in the grand scheme of things and you think, Jesus Christ, that's not even a move, that didn't do anything. Then you zoom in and you realize, holy crap, for everybody who was zoomed into the 15-minute chart, that must have been a big fat correction. I mean, we're still on the weekly chart right now, guys. That was a 63% dump before the eventual bull run, guys. A 63% dump, right? Now, you guys are getting panicky over a 25% dump before the bull run. Imagine you were in this 63% dump. You would have sold your entire bag by now. A lot of you guys, you can hold on like me and your diamond hands and your smart investors, but there's a big percentage of retail investors out there now that if Bitcoin crashed 63%, they'd probably go and have a breakdown. Then we come to the start of this run, guys, and it started off with the FTX collapse, okay? That was a bit of a bad arrow there, but it was this one here, right? So we zoom in and we say, holy crap, that's a pretty big red candle there. It's all over. We're going to 10K because one exchange has failed because of shady business. That means that crypto as a whole is a scam. It's over. And that was a 26% correction after a bear market, guys. We were already like 80% down, 70% down at this point. It was another 26% correction, okay? If you hadn't been buying all the way down here, then you probably would have been getting out right about here, right? You probably would have said, it's over. I don't want anything to do with crypto anymore. Why does this always happen to me? And then you miss the bull run for Bitcoin that we're in the middle of now, right? All the way from that 16K up to the 70K-ish to 56K where we are now. Now, what could the next FUD be, guys? Boom. Mt. Gox German government FUD. And I also want to say CZ FUD in there as well, with CZ going to prison. We all know how important he is for the industry. But look at this correction that we're in now. From the highs, that's a 25% correction, guys. Okay, right before what I think is going to be one of the most powerful moves in crypto and for the alts, and what we've been waiting for the past 4 years. Okay, so Mt. Gox FUD, German government FUD, CZ FUD, all in one to create the ultimate trifecta of FUD, making you guys sell your bags, right? But I do want to remind you, look, this has happened time after time after time, and I think this could be the Black Swan event of this portion of the cycle. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Black Swan or not, I could not give 2 shits, okay? Because look, are we heading to 88K by September? We all know that October, Rocktober, Pumptober, whatever you want to call it, is usually one of the highest returning months for Bitcoin. And would you want to be selling your Bitcoin, selling your Ethereum, selling your alts when we're at the lower portions of a range? Does that make sense to you? Because when you go and you check out the monthly returns, I mean, look at this. October has always been like, what, 20%? On average, it's about 27% median. Now, July, we were expecting a bit more of a green July, being that it is the bull run year, or the year before, like 2024, 2025, being the bull run. It usually is a positive month for July. We're currently negative. Does not mean we can't end the month positive, guys. We've still got another 2 weeks left, whereas everyone else is saying that by the end of the month, we're going to be printing new lows and we're going to be going to, you know, 40K, sub 40K. Doesn't really make sense to me, guys. But look what usually happens at the end of the year. It is usually quite a green end to the year, guys, especially in your October and November time, and then going into January as well. January, February, usually quite green as well. So that's something that I would say is another reason why we need to hold on, because the hardest times usually come right before the biggest returns. Okay, so don't let them shake you out in this point, and remember what we're looking forward to. Another thing, do you guys want to be leaving the market before Ethereum ETF does go live, and then before the next narrative for the Solana ETF does go live, and then the next narrative for the Polkadot ETF does go live, and then the Chainlink ETF does go live? Guys, can you see what I'm saying, right? ICP ETF does go live, whether it does or not. I do think that would be quite a way down the way, but Solana, definitely. Polkadot, I can see that happening. Chainlink, I can see that happening as well. We need to be holding on before all of these big catalysts do start to send us into the moon, guys. But it's hard to be chilled when ICP was pumping it up, right? We were like one of the top gainers of the day. And in yesterday's video where I sounded absolutely fucked, I did say to you guys, I bought some more ICP at our lower DCA level. It was like $7.14. I picked up another 100. Thank God I picked up some, because if I didn't, I'd be a little bit upset today. But no worries, because we still got a couple of DCA levels above us. Again, look, to all the fudders, shout out Hitman. Hitman, you're usually in the comments as well. Shout you out. Is it still going to zero? Because when things do start to flip green, all of a sudden ICP is the best tech. When it starts to go red, all of a sudden it's a scam, right? Make it make sense. Now, one thing that I do want to note that I did briefly cover in yesterday's video was the unlocks. And look, we haven't got that many unlocks left, guys. 26 million ICP going to be fully unlocked by June 2025. And then the only thing that we really need to be worrying about is like when you guys unlock your ICP in the NNS. And realistically, a lot of you guys are 8-year gang, and if you're 8-year gang, go and let me know in the comments. But you're not going to have to worry about that until, what is that, 2032, right? Now we come to ICP, guys, ICPZ, and we're actually trying to tackle our higher level of resistance right now. Not getting too excited until we can get a candle close above this $8.53, which was our buy two, not three, right? So we had, what was it, 950, was it? Yeah, 951, 853, 714, and then the worst case was 593, which has been like, guys, you can go and rewind the videos. Imagine we've actually called that bottom. That is amazing. That would be great. And I hope that all of you guys set your buy orders, as I will say in every single video. And again, you can still set them for $7.14, because we could come back lower if we do reject of this high level of support. But right now it looks like ICP is trying to tackle it, guys. And once we do start to tackle it, this thing could be heading up into the double digits again pretty quickly. And another thing which I'm just being super jammy with, guys, this is like so lucky. Like, I drew that wishy-washy and it looks like we've got the bottom pretty much perfectly with our little children's crayon drawing, guys. But are we starting to have that bounce and that reversal that we were looking for, where people were expecting lower, it doesn't come, they wait for lower, and then they have to try and play catch up? We have some sort of short-term relief, short-term reversal, and then we go again, guys. All you got to do is just keep to your DCA. But right now, I mean, I think it was yesterday or a few videos ago, we were at like a 21x to our targets. Let's see where we are today. Alrighty, guys, from $8.19 all the way to our 150, we've now gone from a 21x to a 17x. So again, this is why I say to all of you guys, take your finger out your ass, stop being scared, buy when it is time to buy, because the multipliers are decreasing rapidly. We've lost a 4x from the total multiplier that we would have got if we just bought it when we said in the last couple of videos, guys. So remember, the market does not care to wait for you. The market does not care when your payday is. You have to remember that we have to set our buy orders and we have to just stick to the plan. But right now, 17x to the target. I think it's a pretty conservative target. You guys let me know what you're aiming for in the comments. That's it, guys. Boom. So I'm going to go enjoy my Saturday. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. Okay, 98%. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be 100%. You guys let me know what you want me to cover in the next video. And if you made it this far, be sure to smash that like button. Go and drop me a sub. I'll see you tomorrow, gang. Peace.